We're good. We're live.
Caitlin Pencher here with News 13, where we are back out front of the, we've got some cheers over here, really in front of Asheville Fire, but again in front of the Asheville Fire and Asheville Police Station, where the group has now congregated back after dispersing really over the last hour, and they have come back here, and it looks like they have been talking with this line of police that still remains here. There have been reports of tear gas in the last 30 minutes, but not in this general area. It was down more near Pritchard Park. We can see if we can show a little bit more. If you look up here, Asheville Police still standing up here. Down there, I know you probably can't see it, but state police are still also standing guard down there as well. There are groups of police from different counties in multiple different parts. The crowd appears to be getting louder. They're shouting Black Lives Matter. You can see if we could walk up a little bit. I'm hearing that tear gas is in the air right now in this area.
Fireworks.
Oh.
Get your... I don't know if we're still live. I have no idea.
Okay. Okay. So it's telling me to turn the phone. Thank you for getting my phone.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me turn the phone. That was another, what appeared to be a firework that was thrown in somewhere in the vicinity of these people that are in front of police here at Asheville Police. So I apologize. We just had to run because there was some movement. There was some movement. It actually appears that after people ran for that short period of time that we caught on camera, it appears there has been some peace restored, but people are now walking back.
News 13's Kimberly King is joining us now live with more on what led officers to use tear gas last night.
And Kim, the chief says it was about the fact that the protesters were trying to get back onto I-240.
Tammy, that's right. Tear gas and also a lot of talk about the fact that APD officers were in riot gear, but the police chief says that is a defense tactic used because the crowd was moving, the situation fluid, and he said they had to be prepared.
Tear gas was used by APD on protesters, Chief Zach said, as a last resort when the crowd refused to follow police orders not to get on I-240, endangering drivers and themselves.
The police department's bike officers created a barrier at the intersection of Patton and Klingman Avenue to attempt to block their passage onto Interstate 240 for a second time.
All part of a day that began peacefully with participants angry over the murder of George Floyd. But after heading to the 240 on-ramp into high-speed traffic and refusing to stop, officers in riot gear stood.
Had we allowed passage over the bridge at this point, we would have lost control of the group and their safety would have been seriously jeopardized. As the protesters approached, officers, rocks, fireworks, and other objects were thrown in the officer's direction. At this time, verbal warnings were provided over a loudspeaker. When the protesters did not comply, tear gas was used. Tear gas was effective, which caused half the protesters to disperse on their own. Around 11 p.m., the situation escalated, with protesters exhibiting acts of violence to other protesters as well as police officers.
Property damage along Biltmore Avenue included broken windows and graffiti at the Hotel Aris and a windshield broken on a police car. 4 arrests made. Pastor S.E. Hardaway of Rock Hill Baptist Church wasn't there last night but knows this.
Anytime you have an assembly in the dark, a lot of things can go awry.
He feels protests like that earlier in the day with a message of accountability for racist cops has a place.
So I think it does bring attention to the issues that has been raised to a national level. People are frustrated, and I'm frustrated. I'm searching for how do you respond in the right way in the right direction on what we need to do and how we need to do it.
We do expect demonstrations downtown this evening with outside agencies. We have brought in a full complement of officers.